Good afternoon, everyone. I'm making a video to show you the junk journal I made during our junk journal series of classes. We had a two-part class that was making the journal from scratch, and then we had a third class last weekend where we made accessories such as a dangle for the side, embellished paper clips such as this, and other things. So first of all, I decided to use the Fairy Boutique new collection from Graphic 45 because I just fell in love with this paper here. And I put some Brutus Monroe glitter glaze and some stickles on the front and put some flowers on to make it fancy, shiny and sparkly. And then I made a ribbon closure. And here's the inside. I'm just gonna do a quick flip through. This flips out and there's cards from the collection. So did some lace. Uh-oh, that's glued to the bottom of there somehow. I don't know where that happened. Yeah, okay. Some tags and pockets. I used a lot of the ephemera for decorations in here. This flips out too. Flips open. There's a little pocket here too, so you could put some stuff in. Folded pocket, mesh pocket. This, one of our customers gave me this because it went with this journal. So I used a lot of the papers from the collection, but then I also added other papers and envelopes in. This flips up. I used some Brutus Monroe chunky glitter there. That's a flip. Another tag and a little side pocket. An embellished paper clip, which is actually being used to hold this tag onto this page. Here's the paper clip that's holding the tassel. This is a little flip out folded pocket. This flips. That's just stapled on so it does kind of flip. Another little pocket. This was stenciled onto there. Another pocket with some rub-ons on the tag. This is also a little pocket. Here's another fairy that I cut out from the same paper that I used for the cover. I also stickled her up and glittered her up. Little pocket. This is a dangle placeholder thing that I made, and I attached it via a hole in the spine. A tuck spot. Another little embellished paper clip with just some beads hanging off of it. This is a tuck spot, and this is a tag that I also made with the chunky glitter from Brutus Monroe. This is a rub-on on here on this vellum, which I thought was cool. This is just another like tuck spot. This was left over from some ephemera, so I just kept that on there. Little side tuck, another envelope with some of the paper cutouts in there. And the back of it has a pocket with a tag. Another tag pocket. This is also a tiny little pocket here. They stuck one of the dress ephemeras in. And this is a pocket on the outside of here, but this is one of our secret pockets. So this slides out with this paper inside of here. And then this is another embellished paper clip, which was fun to make. And then this has a little pocket up here, but this is a tiny little pocket, and these are some actually AALL and Create tags, which I thought went well with this. This is a pocket I made out of some of that rice paper type stuff. Another little pocket. I got a lot of pockets in this book. This was a little bag that had some stuff that we ordered, and I thought it was cute, so I made it into a little pocket. I think I put some stuff in here. Yeah, I put some of the cut apart cards in there. More vellum. And more pockets and more stenciling. This one flips all the way out. Another folded pocket. This paper wasn't part of the set, but I just liked it. I like this iguana. And so this is one of the things we made in class, this little peekaboo box, which if I can get it, it opens up and there's a little scene inside there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. So you could attach it to your album, but I just decided to stick it in this belly band. Here's another little envelope. This is a flip out postcard. This is some paper that I just stenciled with some ink. That's a tuck spot. That is Raban's pocket. Pocket with an envelope with some cards in there. Another flippy postcard, and then another embellished paper clip, which is just a little flower and some ribbon. The other side of the vellum, this little pocket. So they have rub-ons on as well as a piece from the paper. I glued this down, but you could tuck something on the side there, and you could tuck something up in here. And then I think there's a little tuck spot up here, but I don't know what you would put up there. And then this tag on the back. So there we go. That's the fairy junk journal that I made, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy making your own junk journals. Thanks. Bye.